just for a sec. There you go. You got to have that beat. Okay, so I am in the process of building the app that we will use to go through these workshops. If I lack luster, or if I am seem lackluster in my enthusiasm today, it's because my son woke me up at 2:45 and I couldn't get back to sleep. And so here we are now in the afternoon, 11 and a half hours later, and I am just really, really tired. So that is the way things are. So this is the app that I used for Epic React, and it was great. It still is great. People still use it, and I think it works really well. So pretty much gonna copy lots of this, except it's going to be way, way better. Also, we'll have to account for the fact that, yeah, this is going to be very, very different. Whereas this was individual files, lots of my workshops for Epic Web are going to be like a bunch of different projects. And so not all of them, we'll have to see, like especially the beginner material will be individual files. And so I'm sure that I'll be able to add support for individual file-based workshop as well. But yeah, starting with projects. And I did get a little bit of work done this morning that I wasn't live streaming because I didn't want to live stream when everybody else in the house was sleeping. But yeah, I ignore the YouTube chat. So if you want to chat, then you'll need to go to the link in the description right next to that like button. Oh yeah, I've never like asked people to like a video, but go ahead and try it. I hear that it helps with the algorithm, so we'll see. But yeah, there's a link in the description to where we do chat because YouTube is really bad at its moderation. And if there aren't already violations of YouTube's terms of service and my own personal code of conduct, they will come soon. Trust me. So we just ignore those, unfortunately. That I just got an error from Sentry. Hold on a second. From my website. I did just deploy something, so yeah, that's not related to what I'm deploying now. But yeah, not all is well. There's something wrong with my cache. I made a pretty significant change to the way the cache works recently, and so I need to yeah, figure out how to do that, how to make that work. But anyway, I don't want to focus on that today. Today, I want to focus on the app. I'm calling it the KD Shop, or KCD Shop. That's what it is. It's a KCD workshop, KCD Shop. Okay, with all of that said, what I've got now is we have this repo. It has packages. I don't know if it should be called packages, but yeah, we're using NPM workspaces. I like using just regular NPM, even though all of these other tools are so much better for so many reasons. I just really like just using NPM. And so NPM workspaces is working great for what I'm doing. So I have a dev script that actually runs the example. The example references Kenzie Dodd's workshop app, and that gives a binary KCD shop. And so my dev script simply runs the start script in this example directory. So this is what the workshops will look like. Individual repos will look like this. And this one is just going to use the local thing so that I can iterate really quickly, which is sweet. So right now I think I'm working on styling because I think that can help me like clarify the features that are missing and things that need to happen, and even give me ideas for for things. So that is what we're working on right now. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Hello from Brazil. What's up, Brazil? There you are. Nice. Welcome. Okay. So, oh, and I forgot, centered helps me remember to take breaks. I definitely need breaks today. All right, let's go. Create workshop app. Yep, there we go. And where's that? You're going to drag that up to the top. That's what I'm working on right now. It's probably going to take like 15 hours or something. I don't know. Before I feel good about it. Okay. And logs are coming in from the deploy. It looks like it deployed successfully, I think. So that is good. Yesterday, it was the deploy GitHub action was hanging for like hours. I'm not sure what caused that, but we'll see. It looks like everything's good. If I go build info, yep, that is the last thing I did. So yeah, we're in a good spot. It's just getting all of the other regions deployed and everything. So Sydney is pending. Yeah, Sydney is up. It doesn't know it yet, but Sydney's going. Yeah, okay. So, you know, part of me feels like I should probably get a nicer design. Hold on a second. All right, dang it. Okay, I've got to look at this. So this is what I just did. I just made added a console log to show what the metadata and value were. And because I was getting these errors, doesn't have valid metadata property. And I don't know why those come back null. So dang it, I've got to look at this. Because it is, where is my, yeah, here we are. Okay, so. What's crazy is that if I look at the cache here, here it is. That totally has a valid metadata and value. Metadata, value right there. So I'm not sure what the problem is. Maybe if I choose a different region. No, it looks exactly the same. As it should, because it's replicated. It's interesting the pages. So I have like a catch-all that's like that could be in the pages directory for content, so that I can do stuff like have a teams.mdx, and I can just add any MDX file. And so because of that, anything that doesn't match anything else will go through that code, and it will try to download that from GitHub, and then it saves it in SQLite. So I get to see all of the crazy things that people try, or that their robots try. All of these post requests were handling those updated cache things. I don't know how this happens. I get those requests sometimes. It's so weird. Okay, I'm not sure. Here's what we're going to do. More logging. Whoops. Not even misspelling my misspelling of more correctly. You probably can't even see it because I'm in your way. Oh no, I'm like barely not in the way. More logging. All right. Hopefully that deploys okay and we're all good. Okay. So I just had a thought. Maybe a fresh design on this is in order. That seems to be a good idea to me. So I need to do something here really quick. Okay. I'm just going to send a message really quick to the team and be like, hey, listen, I think we need a design. Okay, I'm gonna record a Loom here really quick. Loom is the worst app ever. Its window, like, never goes where you want it to go. It's such a pain. And screen. There we go. I just realized. Nope, just kidding. That's right. See, and Loom went away again. Like, what the heck is wrong with you, Loom? Ugh, it's so annoying. Okay. Here we go. Hello, so here's the start of our workshop app. My microphone might be muted. Okay. Let's look at what Loom messed up there. Yep, that's my bad actually. There we go. Try that again. Hello, so this is the start of what is going to be the EpicWeb, the workshop app. Very, very similar in a lot of ways to the Epic React app. Design-wise, I want a dark mode and light mode. I want a list of the different exercises, and an exercise can, I want to have the instructions on one side, responsive, of course, and the app on the other. One difference implementation-wise is whereas this was like a single file that we're just rendering here, and we're sticking that in its own little page and then iframing it here. So here's the isolated page. We iframe it right here. With EpicWeb, these are now like full-blown apps. And so I have this ability to start an app, and that will start the app on your computer, and then we iframe into the app. So if I look at that, we've got an iframe, and it's just like localhost 4000. So this is the actual app. And so we have the idea of processes that we're managing. Yeah, so I can stop the app, I can start the app up again, because I don't want to have all of the apps running at once. Potentially we'd even have some area, maybe something similar to the dev tools actually. So if I say on this dev tools, here, I know it's true. I think that's it. Yeah. So we had the dev tools thing here. Maybe we could have something like that shows terminal output or something. I think we do probably want to have some dev tools in this app as well. So yeah, just those are a couple of things. We're going to have code blocks in here. I actually have this already working with MDX, and so we can even do like interactive bits in our instructions, which would be pretty rad for each one of these exercises. But yeah, it's a fair bit different from an implementation standpoint, because this is a single file and this is an entire project. But from a design standpoint, pretty sure I still want this sort of thing. We do have extra credits, and in fact, there are some exercises that have extra credit versions as well. So like normally the exercises, you start here and then you work through the extra credits, and sometimes you'll start here and then if you want to do the extra credit, you'll actually have a different starting point. And so we'll have sometimes multiple exercises. So we want to have affordances for that sort of thing as well. Yeah, still want to have like the edit and stuff like that. I think that's mostly it. The other thing is I want to figure out how to make it so that the exercises can have dark mode, because a lot of people complain about the fact that everything's dark mode except for the exercise. So I'll work out something there. But yeah. Oh, another thing is I need to have a URL bar of some kind, so that people can come in here, they can type in a special URL and stuff. Of course, they can always go to the isolated page, and that'll literally just take them to the full app, and then of course they can do whatever they want to there. And a lot of the time I think people are going to do that. But since we're showing this in an iframe, I think it would be cool to have a URL bar that they can edit, and that will update the app itself. So I think that's everything. It's pretty much just give me this same sort of thing with a fresh update. You'll notice also that I already have the fonts from the EpicWeb website, including the mono fonts as well. So if unless like we're going to change those or something, just let me know. And yeah, thanks a lot. See ya. Okay, so hopefully we get a nice design here. So with that in mind, actually, I probably should not bother working on the design aspect too much. I should probably work on the other things that this is going to support. So one cool thing that this will support is if you happen to have something running in a different, here, let's look. I've got this processes endpoint that shows me all the processes that are currently being managed by the workshop app. So if I start this and then I refresh, then I see, oh, we've got a process on running a server on port 4000. This is the PID and its color is blue. And then if I go to exercises final, now I'm looking at the final version, those will be tabs, and I start this app. Now I've got two apps running, and that one, the output for that one is yellow. And so when you look at your output, when you're running this, you're gonna see, oh, here's the final, and here's the exercise, and yada, yada, yada. I still need to get rid of the logs from the workshop app itself because those are not helpful in this context, and maybe that's what I'll do next. But anyway, what is sweet is that here I can stop this app, and then let's stop this one. And now we look at this, processes are gone. If I come in here and go packages, example, exercise 01, and then npm run dev. Actually, we need this to be port 4001. It's the first exercise. Exercises are in port 4000. Then I come over here and it says, oh, the port for this app is unavailable. You could be running it somewhere else. Do you want to stop the process that's running on that port? I'm like, heck yeah, I want to stop that. Or I think I should have another button that says, just show it. Show whatever is running on that port, maybe, I don't know. But yeah, so I hit stop port, it stops it. What's interesting is the process itself isn't killed. I'm using fkill to kill that process. But yeah, the process isn't killed. So yeah, I can start the app now. It starts up, and now I've got that up and running and managed by this app, which I think is actually super, super cool. Totally works, and it's awesome. Okay, cool. So, whoops. Let's go into the packages workshop app, and we're going to eject into Express so I can turn off the logging and stuff. So remix CLI, thank you, Killaman. This is so helpful. That's what I need to do. Let's stop that actually. Oh, I should have committed what I had so far. Whoops, I didn't have too much. Okay, so here's my server. There's not much going on here. And yeah, so it's just Morgan that I need to get rid of. Or actually, you know what? I'm going to say the same thing that I do in the bin is published. Okay. Something just took my focus. Okay, if it's not production and it's not published, then we can use Morgan. Otherwise, we will not. And that's basically it. Let's just look at these changes here. So it's using NodeMon. No thanks. What do I do? I just did this for yeah, server. I'm using TSX. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna do the same thing here. This build CSS is gonna go away soon. It's gonna be so sick. Okay, we don't need this mock stuff. Okay, and we don't need .env. Oops. Okay, cool. And so then, all right, let's move these side by side. And actually, I think my deploy is done. Let's just look at that really quick. Let's just make sure. Yeah, more logging. Huh. I think I know what's going on. I'm not sure actually. Man, I don't know what that is. Man, I wish that I didn't have to deal with this. Okay. So here, let's get rid of this. Let's come over here. Yep, okay. We want types express, compression, and Morgan. That was a mistake. Those should be dev dependencies. Pretty sure I can just move them. Yep, pretty sure that's fine. Okay. Cool. And we're going to just take this and stick it right here. Cool. And then instead of server.js, we've got this index. We don't have .env or any of that nonsense. And we've got server build. Oh, right, I need that build server. Oops. We'll just regular dependency that. I might need it later. Come on. Oh, that's right. There we go. Cool. And we've got our server build. Beauty. So then this let's look at our package.json start. And dev. Pretty sure that's what it is, but we'll just, yeah. Okay, cool. So now node env production. Cool. Let's get rid of that log. Okay, so I think it might be useful to do what create React app does. Create React app, whatever. Don't they have that incubator thing or whatever? Oh, it's part of Facebook. Okay. So when you say start, they will print out your IP address and stuff, which is kind of handy. That's too bad. Print node JS print local IP address. Yeah, it's more complicated than you think, and therefore I want a library to do it. There probably is one. Print connection addresses. There we go. This does not get very many. Hmm. It'd sure be a lot easier if I could figure out how they do it. Where's React scripts? Here we go. Maybe it's Webpack.dev server that does it. But they do not use a library. Here we go. That's what I wanted. Oh my word. Do you hear that? I'm sure it will stop eventually. Is address a... Okay, yeah, it gets billions of downloads because it's in Cree React app. Huh. Interesting. Okay, so it looks like I'm going to have to do most of this myself, which is fine. Local URL for terminal. LAN for terminal. Okay. pretty sure I just need address. Let's look at what this is all about. Okay, so then we can like draw a box. That'll look amazing. Except that's really annoying because if you, but we're not printing out like commands or anything, so we can say draw a box around the output. Huh. Not quite, but what does that look like? Here, let's turn this off for a second. That's interesting. I need, okay, let's try this. There we go. Yeah, maybe that's sufficient. Cool. Okay. Yeah, gonna take a break. And if I can find centered, set that to 5 minutes. See you in 5 minutes. Okay, break time's over. Work time is starting up again. Yeah, I think we're in a good spot with the logs. So that is good. Okie dokie. Let's look at our notes. Yeah, let's do syntax highlighting. So if we go to start, exercise, readme, here we go. Now one thing we could do is we could make it so that the notes, when it's rendered in the browser, will actually render a text area. And when you type in it, it saves to this file. Maybe maybe render a text area and save to disk in there in the repo. Yeah, maybe it wouldn't save here, it would just save in a notes file. That would drastically simplify things. Okay, so this is some sweet code, and I don't want to take time to type anything out. So, you know what, I want something with JSX in it. Something with more JSX in it. Here we go. Okay. There we go. First of all, font family is correct. Good. So now we just need to set these variables. Yeah. Okay, so, and I need to figure out how to control the display of a tab character. CSS width of tab character. Tab size. Cool, okay. I wonder if Tailwind has presets for any of that. Tab size. Tailwind tab size. Yeah. Spacing? No. All right, that's fine. What we will do is in our root TSX, we'll have tab size. Isn't there like a way to do that? Okay, I saw this recently. Okay, forget that. We'll just do regular styles. App.css. We need to do this anyway for our global yada yada. Anyway, so import app CSS or app style sheet URL. Stick that right there. Oh, that's interesting. I wonder why it restarted the whole. It's restarting the whole server. We don't want it to do that. Yeah, okay, so let's go to package.json, tsx, watch. All right. Yep. Now you should ignore everything in the app directory. Yep, good. Okay, so body, tab size, let's do, I want to do like rems. So if we do one rem probably. Let's take a look at that. Yeah, that looks good. How do you do pretty or ignore? Am I spelling it wrong? Well, that's annoying. All right, so this is what we're going to have to do then. Packages, packages, example, exercise 01, readme, Okay, now we have it. Now I can come over here and refresh. And now we can make sure that the tab size gets set to look like 2 spaces. Isn't there like a CSS measurement of a single character? No. There's like a width in characters, yeah. CH unit. So I want it to be tab size to be 1 CH unit. Oh, no, we want 2 CHE. Yeah, there we go. That's what we were looking for this whole time. Yeah, beautiful. Heck, you could even customize that if you wanted. That would be cool. Yeah, that's good. That makes me feel much better. Okay, cool. So now coming over here to my personal site, app CSS has, oh, actually, I think it's prose syntax highlighting. Okay. All right, let's see what that looks like. Yay, it looks like my website. Nice. Now on my website, who is responsible for saying, ooh, you know what? I need to have, oh, I do. I can totally do highlights and whatnot. Lines 1 and 3, remove 10 through 13, add 15 and 19. Yep, there we go. We've got okay, so I've got to figure out where do I data remove or diff. No, that's in the wrong thing. Here we go. Yeah, we're going to grab all this stuff. Yeah, all that is good. We'll get rid of the prose stuff, I think. Maybe. Actually, I think we might keep it. Typography, that's right. Okay, now who applies that class? Let's go to blog. Whoops. Blog slug pros. Yes, I apply it. Yeah, okay. I'm not sure I'm ready to get that deep into it. But I definitely am responsible for rendering pros. Where is it? Exercise, number, yeah, all that. Oh, no, actually it is this. Cool. That's nice. Okie dokie. Okay, cool. Well, that's good for now. We start app, failed to fetch. Is the server down or something? Why does it restart? It must be watching. I wonder if there's a way for it to say, hey, this is the reason I'm rerunning. Yeah, I think it's because the build output changes. Yeah, so let's also ignore the try that on for size. Okay, I think we should be good now. Okay. I wonder what's taking so long on that request. I think we may have a issue with the MDX compiling. Yeah, let's come up here to yeah, it took quite some time. And that's because we're calling get apps, and get apps does what? It takes a bunch of time. this will not scale very well. So we will want to have a cache. Probably a something saved into the file system. Fs cache. Cache manager. This is the whole thing. Oops. Or I just use cachefied and implement a file system cache of my own. I'm just trying to think. Yeah, I think I'd rather use cachefied. So that's what we're going to do next. A bit of styling. Okay. So then we come in here and the key would be the file. The thing is that they will be changing this if they're taking notes. And unless I do things differently with the way the notes work, they'll want to see their changes reflected, and it's very likely that they'll want to see any changes reflected anyway. So I do need to have a mechanism for checking maybe I don't use cachefied and I instead have my own thing that this compile MDX checks first and reads the result from the file system. So in addition to returning this is our result, we're going to fs await fs promise is yada yada. Right file. Okay. And we'll have, in addition, this will be the value, we'll have the timestamp I do something really similar in my Podcastifier thing. Yep, that's the last thing I was working on. Oops. There we go. And this would be whatever. There. Okay. So here we're running in with the current working directory. In here. I know the problem. We're not going to be using Cachefied. There we go. That will be better. And then yeah, in my case, I'm pretty sure that this doesn't get called unless the file exists, so I need to manage that also. If file, yeah. Oh, we're Okay. Oh yeah, somebody mentioned terminal position. Location. Yeah, oh well. Maybe actually. I don't know what that is. I need to reload. Okay, I don't want to take the time to figure this out. Whatever. Okay, so file has to exist, and then we want to see does that not exist? I keep forgetting. Is it stat? Does stat do it? Check that file exists with fs promises. Yeah, access. That's good enough for me. No, we're going to need the stat either way. Nope. Okay. Even better. Well, that's interesting. Hold on. Oh, I know what's going on. Let's bring in fs extra. Not sure why that happened. Now it's nice and speedy fast. Amazing what a little cache will do. So now we can come in here. Come on. All right. It's in, oh, it ended up in Packages Workshop app. Huh. How did we end up in there? I think I need to use parent, yep. All right, there we go. Huh. This should be set. Oh, that's right. I renamed it. There we go. Oh. Yeah, well, that's where it would go. That does make sense. Cool, and there are only 2 of them because there are only 2 of these. And so now the test is, what if I make a change? This is a change. Boom, it's there. Okay. Do we not have color red? Background. Oh, right, that's the after. Yeah, we don't have a color red. Yeah, we'll have to look at all of that later. Okay, I gotta take a break. So we'll see you in a few minutes. Work is progressing well though, so that is good. Where is the thing? Yeah, see you in a bit. Okay, and I'm actually going to stand up. Yeah, and I get that for free too. That's cool. Hooray! Don't like that though. No thanks. And this is strange. Huh. It doesn't seem to... That is so weird. I think I've got something not quite right. It looks like that's got margin on it or something. But I believe that's what's causing the problem. Oh, it's the width. Is that what it is? Oh, whoops. Undo. You don't get rid of content. Oops. Yeah, that's interesting right there. Boom. So there's a point. Yeah, I think we should just make it 3 rem. The problem is, here we make it 4. But we don't make it 3.5, that's for sure. Here, how about we do ch and make it 3. We're never gonna, I would be very surprised if I had anything more than 3 digits long there. Yeah, that's interesting. I was not expecting that. Huh. Yeah, okay. Let's go back to RAM. For RAM. Just leave it there. Okay. Now let's figure out why has this got a scroll. If I don't have it there, yeah, it's the after. What does kentcdodds.com do? Where's the padding? Padding to RAM. That's coming from something. Ah, there we go. Okay, well, this is where we get some, yeah, we'll deal with that later. Okay. Heck. All right, that'll make me not be bothered, at least. So, okay, great. So, I feel like I was kind of working on something else. Oh yeah, it was the cache stuff. Well, we can get rid of that. Yep, I think we're now something's making it go really slow. Man, why do you keep on restarting? Should not be restarting. Okay, now it's nice and fast. Cool. I should be getting logs. Pretty sure I should be seeing logs for all those requests that were made. Did I comment that out or something? No? Yeah, you're the worst. That's annoying. I don't know why that doesn't happen locally. Oh, it's saying that it is published. Oh, right. There we go. Okay, cool. So now we're getting the logs. And yeah, let's just try something really quick. Do I still have counter? Heck, class counter. There we go. Port star as React from React. Export counter. This runs. Boom. Does not run. I think I might need to put that at the top or something. No. Interesting. Oh, maybe I didn't save that file. No. Maybe it's angry about this. Yeah, I'm not sure. Let's just do counter. I doubt that has anything to do with it, but just in case. No. That's interesting. I would definitely expect that to work. Sorry, just trying something out really quick. Okay. Hmm. This should definitely work. Um, I am not sure. MDX bundler. I am surprised that this gets removed and that this does not get resolved or bundled. MDX imports not working. This is very annoying. Huh. Maybe it's... I would expect this to blow up instead of just simply not do anything. Yeah, still no dice. What the? It's just being treated like regular content. What does Prettier say about this? Right. grief. There we go. Okay. Does this have all of React in it? Also, what the? What the heck? Do we have source maps enabled? What the devil? I hope that this is not happening. I'm not seeing any of that nonsense in here. So that's good at least. But this, what the heck? This is like debug output or something. Oh my word. Why is file name in there? Oh my goodness. I knew it. I knew it. Every time I try to do anything with MDX, it's always such an enormous hassle. Why can't it just work? And of course, because I'm in this file that's using the unified ecosystem, TypeScript is dog slow. Oh, good grief. What an enormous pain in the rear. All right. Interesting. It appears to not be in here. Huh. Why is my editor having such a hard time? Reload. There you are. I must have missed it earlier. Yep, ignore. Thank you. What? maybe the current working directory has something to do with it. This is going to be path dot base name of the file. Oh, base name is not what I wanted. What's it called? Dir name. So that still doesn't work. And our code has probably still got all the junk in it. Yep. What the heck? I think maybe source maps are probably on somehow. This is looking better, I think. Hold on. No, file name is all over the place. Okay, why did you restart? I saved this file. It should not have restarted. It's probably tracking this require. Okay, let's try this. But that requires inside of a node module, so maybe when I specify ignore, it it's everywhere. MDX file name is showing up everywhere in my compiled code. What is this? Okay. Very interesting that the rest of this doesn't show up in there. I would definitely have expected it to. Okay. This is an annoyance, but it's not gonna stop anything. It's just really, really annoying. The fact that MDX doesn't compile or bundle, MDX bundler isn't bundling this stuff, that is a problem. That's going to be a problem for me. ESBuild just doesn't seem to resolve that. Okay, this isn't doing anything. I wonder if this is part of the problem. That might be, maybe? No, that couldn't be it. But you never know. What are you complaining about? Okay, try that. Oh, great, okay. Here, let's do this out. What? Hold on, I hit enter. Does it rerun when I hit enter? I don't know, yeah, it's a mess. What the freak? Yeah, I think when I hit enter, it's rerunning. Let's see. Press return to manually rerun. Aha! I guess that's good, except when I want to give myself some space, but whatever. Okay, so now we're going to copy all this. And stick it in wherever prettier went. Oh. Yeah, I still have all that nonsense. And for some reason, they're treating the import as content. JSX-dev. Yeah, I guess we probably better not do this. Gee. Supposed to be on break. I guess I'll take it. I'm worried that I'm going to end the day on a failure, and this is really, I don't like doing that. So hopefully I can figure out why this isn't resolving. Okay. So here's how we figure out stuff like this. We're going to add testing.ignored. We're going to add a readme.md. And we're going to add a component.js or JSX, and a counter, which we'll export. We'll import star as React from React. We will do import counter from component and counter. Maybe the fact that it's got an extension of MD is the problem. That's a theory I will test. That is interesting. It appears that it requires env. Okay, so we've reproduced some of the problem. Here, let's make this very easy to find. There it is, import. Okay, well, so we've reproduced both problems. Okay, so let's try this first. Aha. Oh my word. It has to end in an X. Are you for real? Good grief. Okay, maybe MDX bundler. Yes, I know, it's my repo, and maybe there's something in here that I don't know about. Extensions. MDX.js ESBuild. MD extensions. MDX extensions. Aha. There we go. So now I come over here and I need to okay, here, let's come over here. Do so that is not enough, apparently. Where's the import? It's in here somewhere. Yep, there's the import. Okay, so MDX extensions. Maybe I need to format. Okay, and hold on a second, I gotta talk with my voice. Okay. So I think we figured it out. You need both of these. Hey, there we go. The button works. Do-do-do-do-do. Hallelujah. Good grief. And the fact that we've got all this stuff, I think maybe will be another one of these options here. Yeah. So I think if I say options development false, part of me thinks that I'm going to get an explosion. Here, I'm going to turn off caching. Oh, man. You can't hit the enter key, I guess, when you're running TSX. That's kind of annoying. Okay, it did not blow up. And, hallelujah, the stuff is gone. Oh my goodness. I think during production it wouldn't have that problem, but probably would still because I'm running it in development, like as workshoppers are going through it. So, yay! We've figured it out. What a mess that was. But there you go. That's how you figure things out. We're going to make this a tip because it's a good one. Okay, so we're going to delete all this stuff. Here, we're going to change this to a TSX. One second. Oh, I totally forgot to put you on break. Whoops. Good thing I didn't yell at him. Just kidding. I mean, not just kidding. It is a good thing to not yell at your kids. Okay. Let's see here. So, how am I going to describe this? We're going to leave that off. We're going to get rid of this. Okay. here we go. So we'll bump it up just a bit, make it easier to see. And let's go over to okay, got to go over centered to quiet it down. Actually, just quiet everything down. All right, starting a tip at 240. Okay, this needs to go away. There we go. Okay. So I'm working on the workshop for, now it's, how am I going to say that? So I've got a markdown file here that I want to treat as MDX so I can have interactive counter components or whatever other components that I want in the instructions for the workshops. And as you can see here, that's not being processed as MDX. This is just being treated as markdown. And you can, if you dive through this, you can see where that is being treated as just like a regular string rather than being treated as MDX, which I want it to be. And I've got this whole big setup here in this compile MDX server with a bunch of plugins and all of this stuff, even caches and stuff. And it's really difficult to work in this. And so whenever you run into a situation where it's really difficult to make changes and see your changes live and everything, I find it's always best to try and reproduce the problem that you're having in a completely separate environment, and then you have fewer moving parts. And so what we're going to do is I'm going to come down here. We're going to make a new directory called test.ignored. That's my global get ignore, just ignores everything that has a dot ignored in the file name. And inside of this, we're going to make a test.ts, and we're going to also make whatever else we need. So in my case, I need a readme.md and also a, let's see, a component.tsx. And I'm just going to make a counter component here. We'll export that. We'll import React. And then in my README, I'm going to import the counter from the component. And we'll say, this is my counter. All right, great. So that should work with what I'm trying to do. And then we'll make our test. So we'll say import path from path and bundle MDX. Nope, that's not it. MDX bundler. And we'll make a function, because I can't use top level await because these aren't native ESM. If it was native ESM, you don't need to make this go function. You just do await at the root. But now I can say bundle MDX. And, oh, I think bundle MDX, all caps. And we'll say file path.join. And I'm just going to say dir name. And that will go right there, dir name. And we're actually going to be processing the readme.md. Okay, so you just take every little, like as few of the pieces of your actual code as possible to reproduce the problem. You just narrow the problem down as much as possible. So we'll get our result from that, await, and then we'll console log the result.code. And you know what? Another thing that we'll do is in here, we'll just make it really obvious when it has been processed properly by adding a bunch of exclamation points. Okay, great. So now we're going to run tsx watch test.ignored and test.ts. Okay, great. So let's move this out of the way and take a look at what we've got here. Expected value for process env. Oh, okay, that's interesting. So I could just rerun the script with setting that, but we'll just say process env, node env equals development which is what I'm running when I'm running my server. So that's kind of weird that it requires that, but that's okay because I just add that additional aspect to my actual environment until I get to the point where I'm reproducing the problem. And I am reproducing the problem. You don't see any all caps exclamation points, and in fact, there's the import right there. So this is not great. So now we can go through like docs and different configuration options, and I'm gonna skip all that because I actually did that already. And the thing that's gonna fix this for us is there's this MDX options option with MDX bundler, and options.mdx extensions. We need to treat our markdown files as MDX. And actually one other thing that we could do before we get to this is let's just test a theory that if this were an MDX file, that it would be treated as such. And boom, there it is. Okay, so all we need to do is tell our MDX bundler or MDX that we need to treat .md files as MDX files. So now we can switch this back to an MD, we switch this to MD, and of course we need to return the options there. And oh no, it's still not giving us all those exclamation points in here. So the other thing that we need to add is options.format, and we're just going to force it to say, hey, I want the format of this thing to be MDX. And that's going to force it, and now we're solid. And then the other thing that actually really bothered me is I saw this file name stuff in here, and in production mode, that is all going to get removed because these are just like debugging helpers and stuff. But for my use case, I actually don't want that. And so I also am going to add development is false, and I can very quickly see, oh, okay, those are all gone. And so I'm able to take this now over to my actual source code and add the pieces that were just the couple of lines that make all of the difference. And now I can come over to my running app, and indeed it does run, and I can tab over to the button and boom, 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 boom. The button is totally working. So huzzah. And so next time you run into something that is just, there's so many moving pieces, you have no idea what could be causing the problem, try to move to a separate environment and slowly add until you've reproduced the problem, and then you can work within that environment. It's way, way faster. I hope that helps. Have an awesome day. All right, that was pretty good. 2:47. 7-minute tip is kind of long, but that's all right. Okay, so I'll just have to remember to say, hey, we've got a tip here. Oh, actually, I do want to keep that for sure. And exit that. Let's get rid of this console log. And we are, yeah, we're good. Hallelujah. I solved both of the problems. This is great. Because you'll recall, just like an hour ago, I was like, or maybe not even that, maybe I think a half hour ago, I was like, man, I'm going to end the day with a failure, and that I don't like that. I'm not. I succeeded. Hallelujah. That is so great. Okay, so with that out of the way, actually, let's commit. Oh, right. Yeah, sure. We'll keep that around. Style things and MDXify readmes. Okay. Next up is, I think it would be cool to add the browser or the URL bar. So basically, this actually should be pretty simple. Styling it will probably be the hardest part, honestly. So this will be part of our workshop app under routes app, this right here. So above the iframe, we're going to have an input with its value set to, do I need to set the value? Yeah, I guess set to this here. And actually we'll have, do I want to put this in the URL? Kind of feels like it would be handy to have in the URL. So yeah, yeah, so we're going to do a default value, const iframe URL comes from our search params. Location, use location. Just kidding. Oh, here we go. So yeah, no, this is fine. Continue. Search params get, no. We need like a path name. We'll call this the iframe path name. Oh, so the tricky bit is the iframe actually needs to communicate back up. Yeah, this isn't going to be quite that easy. Oh, whoop. Start app, starting. That is unexpected. Oh, wait a second. Huh. What happened to my, oh, there you are. Okay, great. So let's go to our start exercise routes index. Okay, so then we go to whatever, you're at whatever stuff. Okay, so that works. The trick is if I put a link to home, go home, it needs to update this. So I need a non-intrusive way for this iframe to communicate the, oh, am I supposed to be on break? Oh no, I don't have my volume up. That's right. Okay. Yeah, so what was I saying? Some non-intrusive way for the iframe to communicate to the parent. I can't remember. Okay, yeah. Let's get rid of some of these tabs. Don't need this, don't need that, don't need that, don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. Okay. Send message to parent iframe. Okay, so what this means is I think the easiest way to do this would be so one way is I could make a component in the workshop app that is imported in the root of the apps that are being workshopped, and that renders a script tag that does wires all this up. That would probably be the easiest thing to do. Just trying to think of like if there were any other things that I'd want that to do. I also want to be able to communicate when dark mode should be enabled. So kind of thinking those would have to be two separate components, because when we work on dark mode, that would be kind of weird. And so in the dark mode exercise, you just don't have dark mode. So, okay, let's come down here and we'll have a components, or yeah. got a break coming up, but I'm pretty sure that I'm done for the day, almost. Okay, so then okay, so this will be iframe sync KCD shop iframe sync. Yep. So this will simply be a script with dangerously set in HTML. Huh. No, I'm fine just setting the source. I don't need to send messages. Send a message to the parent frame whenever we change the URL. That might be enough. What? All right, whatever. Okay. Why can't I paste those tabs right there? That is very odd. There we go. Take that. I can put tabs wherever I want. Okay, so then in the app, here, let's build. I want the TypeScript definition files to is build TypeScript definitions. Is this going to be able to do that? Yeah, that's probably what we're going to want. Here, I think this is going to be the direction we're going. So let's just do yeah, whatever. There we go. Okay, cool. So now we can come into this app in the root. We can import from Kent C. Dodd's workshop app components. Beauty. Stick it right there. Okay, neat. And then with that in place, our app here can say react or use effect, whatever. Listen for okay. Let's let Copilot help me a little bit. For now we're talking. Location's what it was called, yep. That's all I need. Oops. Beauty. Okay, let's see what happens. Oh, well, it kablooies. Yeah. Huh. I expected that to just work. I think it'll work after this. Probably, maybe. If it's installing correctly, it should. Whoop.
Remember in school when your teacher nagged?
Nope. It's getting undefined for that. Even though I can click straight through to it. Something is amiss. Huh. Maybe. Interesting. Oh, that's the problem. That is the problem. Okay, here we go. Coolio. So, let's get rid of that. Okay. Yeah, we gotta probably restart or something. I have a feeling I'm doing this wrong. I think that might work for the back button and stuff, maybe. Also, if you're looking at this in isolated, I think we want to say if window parent. Should probably make this part of the dev script too. And that's not quite gonna do it. That's too bad. Yeah, whatever. I bet I could make that work. But yeah, we'll think about that later. I'm over time. Okay, so we're gonna restart the app. That's pretty cool. Make sure that we've got the latest and the greatest. Okay. Window history out of it. Oh, whoops. My bad. Oh man, this should be easy. Listen for URL changes. Yeesh. Hold on. This should be easy. Huh. Huh. Why am I not getting this? I obviously am not one of the people who helped build React Router. I clearly I've done this. Hold on. What did I do in React Workshop app? I think I may have used the history thing actually. Yep, I used history. Yep. I don't want to use history here. I want to do what history is doing. Interesting that when I did that, the URL changed, but my event handlers did not get called. Oh, maybe it's because, no. Huh. Ah, there it is. Ah, there it is. Hmm. Well, rats. Man, I was hoping to finish on a high note, but I did not. We're almost there, but yeah. Just something silly. Okay, well, that's it for the day, and hopefully I get more sleep tonight, and we'll see you all tomorrow. Bye. Sorry, one last thing. It's office hours tomorrow, so show up. It's going to be good. I've got 2 questions that people are eager to hear the answers to. So yeah, see you tomorrow.